I'm back in my normal setup, and this video we're going to be talking about the Ravens star quarterback, Lamar Jackson. I'll be honest, these past couple seasons haven't been great for Lamar Jackson. He's had some issues. 1. Over the last 2 years, Lamar has missed 10 games due to injuries. 2. In 2022, Lamar's main target was Mark Andrews. It was hard to rely on any of the Ravens' wide receivers. The first 3 weeks of the season, Lamar showed the world that he could not be stopped. However, between week 14 and week 13 was that week that Lamar had that season ending injury with his PCL, he only had two 20-plus point games. It didn't help that a couple of the Ravens wide receivers also had season ending injuries. Even though the 2022 numbers aren't eye-popping, Lamar still had a decent season, throwing for 2,242 yards and 17 touchdowns while completing passes at about a 62% rate. However, 2023 is a clean slate, and we know that Lamar is better than this. This year, Lamar has a better wide receiver core. He has Odell Beckham Jr., who should be the team's wide receiver one, Zay Flowers, and Rashad Bateman. Even though what I said before is true, let me remind you how good Lamar is. Lamar is like Justin Fields, maybe even better at scrambling. In his two best years, 2019 and 2020, Jackson scrambled for a combined 14 touchdowns. In addition, in his two best seasons, he ran for more than 1,000 yards. In his two best years, he threw for a combined 62 touchdowns. Lamar had the record for average fantasy points a game at around 27 points per game. Even in his down year in 2022, Jackson's team had a 10-6 record, and they made playoffs. Yes, part of that was because of Tyler Huntley, I know. But imagine a season where Jackson's receivers could avoid injury. He has an improved wide receiver core, and the scrambler could very well be a top 5 QB this year, if healthy. He is a risk and reward draft pick because he can very well be sidelined for 4+ weeks on the IR. But when Jackson is on the field, he has elite upside every single game. This year, Lamar will most likely go in later early rounds, like round 4 or 5. But he's still Lamar Jackson, and he's a hidden gem that can wait another round while you choose an elite third-round player. As far as trades go, when he does really well, he could be traded for another star player, but when he plays iffy, like last year, his value starts to disappear. So you want to trade Lamar for a better player. If you want to trade Lamar for a better player, trade him when he's doing good. But if Lamar shows signs of yielding fantasy production, don't trade him. Start him every week. Wink, wink.